Hi. So, this is our first podcast. This is myself, Aura Tannen, and the iconic...
Shatanya Dick.
Yeah, Shatanya Dick / Juicy Momo.
Slash that bitch.
Period. Today we're going to talk about chaos, because we know it very well. We're both Leos, and we're both insane. What is your most chaotic story?
I can't pick between the fucker right in the pussy or, like, just in general sleeping in bathrooms.
Okay, well then let's start off with some stories then.
Okay.
I remember back when I started hosting Odd about almost 2 years ago. It was like 6 months into hosting it, and Morgan was there watching the show, and I was like, where did everyone go? Because I couldn't find everyone in the audience. So I went out to... I think I went to pee, and everyone was gathered outside of the bathroom, and Morgan was asleep on the mock beef floor, and we woke her up, and she said, and I quote, "I'm ready to go upstairs," thinking that she was at her apartment. That's also, I do want to mention the fact that you have 2 Pop Rocks and 1 piece of glitter stuck to your leg.
But also, to tie that into everything... Like, from the drag show we went to, like, last Saturday? Where I was talking to some regulars, and they were saying how, like, me being a buckethead, because the time I fell asleep at work and fell into my tip bucket and just slept in the bucket. So I love the transformation from me being a drunken bucket head to me going to the drag show and being the undrunken bucket girl.
Yeah.
With now my furry bob.
Yeah, started in the bucket, now we're here. Morgan did start off by sleeping in buckets. Now she is the premier tip girl of Cincinnati who collects tips in buckets. Yeah, Morgan, Momo Bucket Girl new. We love to see it.
I don't want to see it anymore.
Or also chaotic in itself also.
Yeah.
2 days ago, Morgan and I were at the bar and that she works at, and the bar owner came outside and was like, "I have a taser. If you let me tase you, I will give you free drinks." And Morgan and I are...
But then he ended up being too scared to tase us.
Right. Well, Morgan and I are borderline alcoholics, so we were like, free drinks. Or Morgan at first was like, no. And our other roommate, Hannah, was like, do not do it. And I was like, no, tase me. Tase me. So he tased me twice in the leg, but it didn't really hurt. I didn't really feel it at all. So I was like... And he kept being like, I think I pulled away, but he didn't. I had the marks to prove it. I don't anymore. But he kept pulling away and being like, I don't think I can. I don't think I'm doing it. So I took it and I tased myself in the leg 3 times. I will attach a video of me doing it right here.
Or not. I hate it.
See how many times. And then, instead of giving us free drinks, he just gave us a bottle to take home and paid for the drinks that we already had. So that was lit. But that is pretty chaotic, because during it, after I tased myself the second time, Morgan, her drunk ass, said, "Wait, I want one."
I want one too.
Yeah, I want one too. And so I tased her twice as well. And I got tased one more time by myself.
So we had, like... massive amounts of entertainment about us hurting ourselves.
Yeah, 7 collective tases for a free bottle. But free ball.
I wish we got a ball.
I wish I was free balling.
Yeah, why did we just get like free alcohol and not a free basketball so we could go like do some cool shit?
Well, I got a free basketball when me and Hannah and John were shit-faced after one of the themed Saturdays, and we were taking a walk with Archer.
You did not get a free ball. You stole a ball.
Absolutely, and it was free. I put it in my shirt and pretended that I was pregnant. I was wearing no makeup. This was a themed Saturday.
So bad.
I have been pregnant for 2 years. We're not going to mention who the father is. But I definitely did steal a basketball and put it inside my shirt and pretend I was pregnant to walk back so that nobody would clog me, because I was wearing a wig at the time. Even though I was wearing no makeup, I was wearing a wig. And I think I had a beard too, but, you know.
You can be pregnant. It's fine.
Yeah, I was pregnant.
Anybody can be pregnant if you want to.
Yeah, anyone can.
If you try hard enough.
Yeah, if you try hard and you believe, you too can become pregnant. I trust in it.
Okay, back to the initial topic of our chaos.
Chaotic, yeah.
So, me sleeping in a bucket and, doing some bucket shit. Me, the fucker right in the pussy ordeal.
That was a good one. This was the tasing was 3 nights ago. This was 2 nights ago. we went downtown and ooh, are we doing a shot?
I don't know. I just started doing this like without any thought.
Well, let's do a shot.
Yeah, that's fine.
But we went we went downtown 2 days ago and we went to Birdcage for a little bit with our friend Blair, and then it was Tony's going away, so we said goodbye to him while he was bartending.
Yeah, we love to say goodbye to people.
Yeah, hate to see you go, love to watch you leave. And we were leaving, we left Birdcage and stopped at the Hub for a shot, and then went to Main Event and watched the drag show. And we were leaving from there, we were walking back to the car, and this person was recording something for like a newscast, and Morgan saw the news truck and was like, they're recording, I need to do something. And I was like, what
I'm a Leo, I need my attention.
Yeah, she said, I'm going to say fuck her right in the pussy in front of the camera. And so
not because kids are watching the news or whatever.
Right, exactly.
I just want to do whatever I want.
You know what? Those kids, they deserve it.
Fuck them kids.
Yeah, but don't.
Not really, don't fuck kids.
Yeah. But she went in front of the camera and realized it was off. And so she walked up to the guy with the camera.
What are y'all doing? He was ever so innocently.
Yeah.
Hey, what y'all doing?
And he was like, what? And he was like, we just wrapped or something like that. And Morgan was like, okay. And then she started walking around looking for other cameras that were still on, realized that none of them were on. So then she went back to the camera that was not functioning, not on at all. And she just looked into the camera that was off and said, fuck right in the pussy. And then cackled while she was running away. And then she decided to keep it going and was pole dancing on streetlights while repeatedly saying,
fuck right in the pussy.
And then I somehow woke up with like a fucked up knee.
Yeah, you busted it on one of the streetlights.
Turns out that I went out to get on the news, and I'm just, like, all I found out of that is that I'm just not a good stripper.
Yeah, you went for the news, and all you got was my Snapchat. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hurting.
Which
so
is,
that's
if you guys are interested in being Snapchat friends or catching up with my story, my Snapchat is a match into, all one word, because, well, I'll get there. It's a match into -Troy. That's because I was in 10th grade when I created my Snapchat.
But also, if you don't know how to read like me, this is going to be very confusing.
Yeah. But also, yeah, I made my Snapchat when I was in 10th grade, and I was obsessed with Pierce the Veil at the time, so it's named after a match into water and Troy.
Oh.
Because I was before Aura
I thought
existed.
you was just going off for some reason.
I am always going off for some reason.
I don't even know what mine is, to be honest. Oh, it just turns out I'm Morgan brand new, so that works out.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. That's not embarrassing at all. You don't need to change yours. I wish that Snapchat would allow us to change names the way that Twitter and like Venmo and shit does, because I really do need a new name, because it's not the moment to be a match into Troy. Like, what was I thinking? I actually have two Snapchats.
What are you absolutely ever thinking
My
about?
original Snapchat, before I got a new phone and couldn't log back into it, my original Snapchat was Hannah's Man Pants, because my friend Hannah was the one that was like, you need to get Snapchat, and she was wearing pants, actually, close to the ones that I'm wearing like cargo pants right now.
Wow, you're so relatable.
That are like
I love
khaki,
it.
and she was wearing those, and she was like, I feel like I'm wearing man pants, and I was like, what? And we were laughing at it.
Let me make a Snapchat real quick.
Yeah, and then she was like, you should make a Snapchat, and I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to call it? And she was like, Hannah's Man Pants, so I did. But I don't remember the login for that, so now I'm matching to Troy.
I love that for
I
you.
know, I really am. I'm the most easily swayed, but also the most opinionated person ever.
Well, like, so if I were to say to you, like, wearing a mask is, like, government mind control, would you believe me?
I wouldn't believe that, but I would still wear one. But I do think...
I just realized I'm still wearing one when we got home, like, an hour ago.
Yeah, you are. Also, do you think birds are cameras for the government?
Yeah, because I keep trying to yell fuck her right in the pussy to him.
Okay, that would do it.
Every time I see a bird, just fuck her right in the pussy. Just so the government knows what I'm really about.
Fuck that bird.
Yeah, fuck that bird, fuck her right in the pussy, fuck the government. I really turned this number out just now.
Agree with about two of those statements.
What, not fuck her right in the pussy?
No, I agree with that one.
Not fuck the government?
No, don't fuck the birds.
I didn't say I was going to fuck the birds. You made
like
that up, hoax.
I'll run it back. It's on the recording.
Hoax.
It's on the recording. I'll run
okay,
it back.
to further the conversation, do not fuck birds, okay? I thought that was implied. Like, what are you talking about?
Oh my god.
I thought it was implied that we collectively
I
all
don't
do
know
not
what you're into, girl. I have no idea. That's on your.
You
that's
know
your
what I'm
prerogative.
about.
If you want to
You have an obsession with chickens? Let's talk about that.
We can totally talk about that. Okay, so in second grade, we were going around the classroom and the teacher was asking us like if we have collections of things.
You're boring me.
Oh my god, you were.
You want to talk about chickens so bad.
You literally were like, let's talk about chickens, and then you're like, you're talking about chickens. This is boring.
No, because you said that I wanted to fuck birds. So I said you have a weird obsession with chickens for someone who's anti-bird fucking. So
Are you saying that you're pro bird fucking?
I'm anti-bird fucking. I've been said that.
You did, but now it sounds questionable because sounds like you're flaming me for not wanting to.
I'm flaming you for being so obsessed with chickens.
Okay, well let's get into it. So,
I didn't. Because I'm not even. I didn't do the shot because I was arguing with you.
Well, do your shot.
Why are you watching me? You look obsessed.
Oh my god, I am obsessed. Okay, so the tea is, I'm not even actually obsessed with chickens. The thing that happened was in second grade, the teacher was going around the room and she was like, oh, do you guys have collections of anything? And everyone had some sort of collection, and I did not. I did not collect anything. Oh yeah. And, so I was like, it was Chicken Nugget Tuesday, because on every Tuesday, it was Chicken Nugget Day at my school. And so I was like, I collect chickens. Complete lie. I did not. I was just saying it. It was just what came out of my mouth. And so then at open house a few weeks later when my mom came through, the teacher was like, yeah, like, I heard that he collects chickens. And my mom was like, yeah, she had no idea. So because of that, she went home and told my dad that I wanted to start a chicken collection because she thought that that's what I wanted to do. She thought that chickens were my favorite animal and that I had to start a chicken collection because I told the teacher that I had one because I lied. But she does not know that to this day. And so then they all started buying me chickens. So, like, my parents bought me chickens from, like, second grade into, like, seventh grade. And so I had, like, about 50 or so. And then it died down, and I was like, work, thank God, I'm done.
I literally just came to the conclusion that we're both liars, and we love to lie.
Yeah, we're both...
Like, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun to confuse
sometimes,
people.
Depending on what the lie is. But anyway, so then it died down for a while, but then I met my best friend, Maddie, and I told her the story of how I accidentally started a chicken collection, and she thought it was hilarious. So she started buying me chickens, and then my parents realized that Maddie was buying me chickens and bought more chickens, and now everyone does. So
yeah, I bought you a chicken before.
Yeah, in our house now, we have a room called the Blue Room that has a cabinet that's filled with Hannah's collections of, like, things that she did in college, and it's filled with chickens.
And it's also filled with Pinky Beans. Buy yours.
It is, yeah. Buy Pinky's merch. It's just a can of beans with her face on it, and it's lit.
Yeah, in case the zombie apocalypse comes through, like, beans are always in a fucking, like...
You can never have enough beans, in my opinion.
Exactly. So, like, I'm saving it in my only additive to the cabinet in the Blue Room is Pinky Beans. And I feel like I'm helping more people than anybody. Because
I actually have
if a zombie apocalypse comes through, we can always eat one bean apiece for like a day.
That's true. I have a very strange chicken that was actually made by Pinky that it looks like it's made of gum. It's not. But it's made of some weird material that I don't know what it is. I don't
like
necessarily enjoy it, but
I like it in like a chaotic way. Like I enjoy I don't actually know like what I feel about it.
Yeah.
Like I just look at it and I'm just like, I don't know what to feel here.
You know a real gag, Morgan.
Yes.
How many chickens would you say that I have in the house?
I can't count, so a lot.
I would say I have about 50 or 60 in the house.
I can visibly
Would you be gagged if I told you that my mom has been cleaning out my room at her house and there's a cabinet that's a glass cabinet and there's still like 30 to 35 chickens in there.
Okay, so from where I'm sitting, I'm wearing a visor, so my vision's kind of blocked. But I can see a total of one chicken just sitting on the couch.
And an egg.
Yeah, that egg's fucked up. I don't like her.
Well, that's not my egg. But yeah, that's, I don't think that's my chicken.
Don't say it like that!
Well, it's not my egg. I don't think it's my chicken either. I think that one was actually Hannah's. Because Hannah had a few chicken things too.
I see two chickens. Okay, we're going on.
Where's the second?
Well, from my sitting...
Oh, from where you're...
Like, I can see that one. But I didn't even know that was a chicken. I thought it was a blob because I'm blind.
You are, like, damn near legally blind. So was I before I got LASIK. Maybe you should try it.
No, I'm not getting no lasers in my eyes
Are you
from
scared?
the government.
Would you be scared of it?
I'm not getting government eye blinded.
For like 2
Just
days?
like I'm not wearing a mask because
my God.
don't fuck with the government.
Morgan's like, I'm not wearing a mask, and then she's like, we got home an hour ago and I'm still wearing my mask sitting on the couch.
Yeah, I'm mentally insane.
Well,
Like, absolutely insane.
criminally, I'd say.
I would say as well, except for I haven't been arrested yet, but how?
I have not. Have you ever been? Okay.
Wait, no, that's what I was talking about.
That's a chaotic
Have you
story.
ever done something that is an arrestable offense?
Yes.
What?
Public
No,
nudity.
you did get arrested.
Public nudity because I shot outside twice. And I also went streaking a couple times.
My only one was when I was wearing like the white shirt trying to do the Wade Boggs challenge from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
And you
I
asked
was
the cops for a ride
marking all
home.
my drinks. And I was like trying to walk home. So I'm like walking on the streets like, whoa, dizzy bitch. And a cop pulled up on me and he's like, are you okay? And I'm like, I don't know where my house is. And he's like, do you want to ride? And somehow I didn't know where my house was walking, but when somebody was driving me, I knew
You're
where
like
I was
left,
going.
right, here.
So like I had a cop drive me
It's
home.
like 2 doors down.
No,
I'm
it
just
was
kidding.
like 6 blocks. But I was like trying to walk home wearing a shirt marking how drunk I am. And a cop pulls up on me and they're like, are you okay? And I'm like, I don't fucking even know. And so like, I'm just like,
You're like, no, I'm Morgan K.
yeah, I just need to go home. I don't know where it is, but I want to go there.
Yeah.
So they drove me home and I woke up the next morning with a picture of me taking like a picture of me taking a picture?
A selfie?
No, I took a picture of like the back of the cop car where like, you know how it's like plastic to block them off.
Oh, did you think you got arrested?
I thought I got arrested, yes.
Oh my God.
Like I woke up the next morning at my house and I was like still wearing the shirt that was like marking how many drinks I had and I was like, fucking 8 beers and 8 shots, the fuck was I on about?
Work.
And then I looked at my phone.
You are a unit. You can take some alcohol,
I am a
bitch.
unit. And I looked in my phone, and it was like a picture of the back of the back seat of a cop car, and I was like,
Oh my God.
what is going on here?
See, I want to clear something up. I've never been arrested. I have
You
been.
have been arrested.
No, I have not been arrested.
To Kansas? Or
No.
fucking Kansas.
No.
Fucking Canada?
Will you listen to me? I've never been arrested.
go off.
I have
go
been.
Off then. Go off then.
I am. I've never been arrested. I have been detained.
To a simpleton like me, being detained is the same thing as being arrested. Because I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Well, it wasn't the same because I wasn't
If you
charged
was in
with
a
anything.
cop car with...
I wasn't in a car. I was in the station. So here's what happened.
So
Okay.
how did you... Okay,
So here's what happened.
Explain it to me and I'll explain myself.
My friend Abby Obinger and I, we went to Michigan to go to a cupcake concert, but our tickets weren't actually reserved for some reason. It was really, it was a shady ordeal. It wasn't working for some reason. We weren't in the system, so we were like, fuck. So we went to TGI Fridays and got appetizers, and then we were like, I guess we'll just drive home. So we were leaving from Michigan, but like an exit or two from like the south highway that you needed to get on said blue, it was like blue Bridge Road or some shit like that.
Blue, so stop saying that.
Okay. It was the color of the sky Bridge Road, and it was like Canada 1 mile, and we were like, what? We were like, we can go to Canada? And so I was like, get on your phone and Google.
So you were so simple that you just like saw Canada and wanted to go there.
Yes.
Like you just didn't care. Like
Yes.
you just had no...
At that point, we were 4 hours into the drive, so why not go to Canada? You know what I mean? What's the difference?
Because I feel like there's like...
Are you telling me that you would not be tempted to go to Canada if you saw a sign
I
saying
would
that
be
Canada was
tempted.
1 mile away?
Okay, first off, I would be tempted to go there, but then I realized that there's like certain ways that I have to like go about doing that.
Well, I'm getting
or was
there.
this before this?
I'm getting there. It was before all this.
All this fuck shit?
This was like 3 or 4 years ago.
Okay, so we're cool.
And
Donald Trump was not in
like,
office, so we're
no,
safe.
he wasn't. Yeah,
We're safe.
It was right before the election, actually.
We're
and
safe.
so I was like, Abby, I was like, Google if you need your passport to go into Canada, because I have my passport, but she did not. And she Googled it, and it was like, if you have your passport, you don't have to go through like border control or whatever. But if you do not have it, then you have to go through that, and they have to like check you and check your car or whatever. So we were like, okay, work. So we can go through with just our license. So we went to Canada, and we stopped at the border station, and they were like, oh, like we have to check your car, and I was like, okay, like no problem. So they checked through it. no, I had meth. No, I'm just kidding. I did not. So they checked through it and they found, I've never done meth. I checked through it and they found.
You did one time.
No, I
tricked
didn't.
you into it.
Well, that's on you.
I'm just kidding.
I did not. But anyway, so then they were like, we have to check your car, and I was like, okay,
this is going to be
that's
insufferable to listen to.
No, I think it's great.
Okay, love it.
I think we're really funny. So
I feel
so
like
they
checked.
but okay. Will you let me get my story out?
Get your shit on.
So they checked my car, and there was a grinder in it for weed that I had not used in like 6 months because at the time I was living in California for a school that would drug test us. So I had not used it like in months, and there was nothing in it. And
you just
they were
had
like,
it to prove you were a really cool guy.
Yeah, and yeah, basically. Actually, it wasn't even mine. It was my friends. And they handcuffed me, and they were like, you should have told the truth. And I was like, what? And I was like, what? And they were like, lying won't get you anywhere. And I was like, what are you talking about? And they were like,
when we previously just said we love to lie.
Yeah, they were like, there's
I want to
marijuana.
talk about the cops next. next. Okay,
they were like, there's marijuana paraphernalia in your car. And I was like, huh? And they pulled it out and they were like, this was in your bag. And I was like,
wow, cool.
What? I was like, oh, well, I was like, y'all won't believe me, but that's literally my friends. And they were like, we told you, lying won't get you anywhere. And I was like, what the fuck? So they were like, you have to come in and we're going to strip search you and you might catch a charge and you might not be let into Canada. And I was like, oh my God.
Wow,
so they took
cool.
both me and Abby into the station and they locked me in a cell by myself. And they kept Abby out in the front because there wasn't a female officer on duty, so nobody searched her at all. But they came back and they grabbed me. They made me get naked. I did the squat and cough, like everything.
I live for this.
And then they were like, okay, you don't have anything on you. We have to go check your car. And I was like, y'all won't find anything. There's nothing in there. And they were like, no, they asked. They were like, so are we going to find anything? Because you might as well just tell us now. And I was like, no, you won't. I was like, there's nothing in there. I was like, Abby doesn't even smoke. And I do not have anything in there because I am part of a school that drug tests me, so I cannot smoke.
Why'd you have a grinder then?
Because it was my friends from a year prior, damn near. And so they like went out and they searched the car. They tore that shit up. They broke my fucking highlighter. It was shattered all over my floor. I was pissed. I had to vacuum that shit out. And then they came back and they were like, yeah, we found less than trace amounts. Less than trace amounts.
Then get your ass out of here.
I said, I literally said, I know.
Yeah, go on, get.
And I said, I know. I said, it's better not to lie, huh? And they just looked at me and they were like, I'm sorry. And I was like, you should be. Also, Canadian police, of course, they're the ones to apologize. And then they were like, we're gonna, I'm sorry. And then they were like, we'll pass you, like, they were like, we will send you up to the next gate. We don't know if they will let you into Canada or not. But they did. So me and Abby went to a cute little Irish pub in,
Michigan?
No, in Canada. We made it through.
Got to Canada.
We made it through. Yeah, and then we almost ran out of gas, but we made it. And they gave we went to an Irish pub and got a few Blue Moons and then drove home for our shift at Chili's at 10 in the morning. Wow,
you're really promoting drinking and driving. That's a fun.
Oh my God. We had 2 beers, bitch. And then we drove back home and we got to work right on time. We pulled into the Chili's parking lot at like 10. We worked at 10:30.
Oh my God, you're promoting working at Chili's. That's fucked.
No, I'm not. Chili's fucking sucks. I actually, I didn't tell you this. A few nights ago, I really did have a nightmare where, I don't have nightmares often, but this was a nightmare. I had a dream, I work 2 jobs right now. I work at Lumber Liquidators and I work at Mr. Sushi on top of drag. But I used to work at Chili's years ago.
Wait, I want to talk about the cops.
Wait 1 second. Okay, I had a dream that the only off days I have are Sundays and sometimes Mondays. I had a dream that on one of my off days, I was like, fuck it, I'm going to pick up a shift at Chili's. When I tell you, Dream Me cried working back there again, and then Dream Me walked out and quit. Do not work at Chili's. Everyone that I know that works there has a terrible experience.
Ban Chili's now.
No, their food's kind of good.
I'm twerking, by the way.
No, you're not.
I am, kind of.
How are you twerking when you got no butt?
Why are you talking to me when you're wearing cargo shorts?
I'm not wearing shorts.
You're wearing cargo shorts.
I'm not.
Put it on the record that Troy is wearing cargo shorts and has no opinion.
You are so fake. Anyway, whatever, okay. Pop rock leg.
Just because I have pop rocks on me because I'm hammered does not... that does nothing for your argument.
Oh my God. Girl.
You cannot argue with someone who's hammered is the whole point.
You totally can. I've seen it.
No, because I tried to last night because they kept showing the titty and I started showing the titty back.
Yeah, that's true.
And then somebody started sexualizing me.
Yeah. The bartender was like, show the piercings. I was like, didn't you take those out a while ago?
No, I still have them.
Oh, really? Are they still the weed leaves, even though you barely smoke?
No. Why did I also just recognized that I bought pot leaf nipple rings just as a trolling
At the time, you did
central?
not smoke at all.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what is wrong with me?
Do you want it alphabetical or chronological?
No, yeah. I feel like a walking, like, contradiction, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I just hate everything, but then I just pretend to like everything I hate.
I mean, that's me with being gay, because I hate men, but also I'm attracted to them.
I just hate everything. I hate everyone and everything.
That's fair.
But no, that's also the contradiction. Is like y'all be like, I want to kill this person and this person. I'll be like, I don't want them killed. I want them sent away from me. Like I hate.
Yeah, you're like, don't kill Trump. I'm like, no, murder.
I don't want him killed.
I do.
I want him like sent to like fucking wherever the fuck he wants to go.
Well,
send him away from me.
Alcatraz don't exist no more. So
I
kill
don't
him.
want him near me. I don't want him. I don't want anybody dead. But I don't want them near me.
It's been a while since we've had a presidential assassination. I think we're for that some time.
Yeah, if it stops what he's doing, I'd be all for it. But like, what I'm saying is, I don't want anybody to die, but I also hate everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I hate everything. I hate absolutely everything. But I don't want anybody to die because of me hating everything.
I guess that's fair.
That's what I'm saying. I'm a walking contradiction. I'm just like, I fucking hate you, bitch. But I don't want you to die. I want you to go somewhere away from me. You know, let's send him over to... Let's send him to Russia.
We were saying
send him to Russia or to the prison. Okay.
Or give him the Epstein treatment and do both. Send him to prison and then kill him.
I don't want to kill nobody. Okay, never mind.
Well, you don't have to kill him.
Let's go off this. We were talking about cops.
Let's take a quick break first.
Yeah, what's the break?
We'll be right back. And we're back. So, we were going to talk about cops right before our break. So, you want to head this one up?
Yeah, but, I don't remember what I was supposed to be saying. Oh, no, okay,
As if it's scripted.
I got a number. So, one time I got pulled over while driving my 1986 Chevy S10 with stripes down the side, rusted booty ass. Like, my shit was fucked up. But I was driving her anyways. And I got pulled over, and I was sick as fuck, like, ghost white, like, sweaty. And this guy pulls me over, and he's like, do you have any weed? And I said, no. And he's like, do you have any meth? And I said, no. And he's like, do you have any heroin? And I said, no.
What the fuck?
And he just goes down the list or whatever. So it's like, no, I don't got that. And he's like, do you have anything you're not supposed to have? And I said, well, I got a baby seat.
I got a juicy fat ass.
No, I said, no, I got a baby car seat in the side and I don't have a kid, but that's about it. And he's just like, do you care if I check your car? And I was like, no. And he just like did not even check my car or nothing. I think he thought I was on crack or something. Because I was like...
You look like it. I'm just
that's
kidding.
What I'm just
kidding.
I do. Like, I was sweaty, ghost white, because I was sick.
Oh.
Like, I was sick as fuck, and I'm, like, ghost white, sweating, and the only thing I had wrong with me was, like, child's car seat.
That's not even wrong.
But it was a child's car seat, because
Right.
I was, like, picking up my friend's kid from work.
OT.
But, like...
Oh, your friend's kid was working?
Why did I say work? I'm just so obsessed with getting to work. No, I was picking up her kid from, like, going to school or whatever. And where am I going with this? Like, what is this? What is happening?
You got pulled over.
Okay.
What happened out of it?
So, like, he says, do you have anything you should not have in your car? And I said, I have a baby seat, but I don't have a kid. And he's like...
Okay.
He, like, gasped. And I'm like, well, that's not it. And then he just, like, walked away and, like, gave up on me.
Didn't check your car?
No.
Oh, word.
He just gave up on me.
That reminds me, actually.
But, no, what I want to say is, how funny is it from your Canada bullshit that he is, like, so terrified of a grinder that he is like, let's put these bitches in the cell.
It's not even that he's terrified. It's more so they want to make fucking money.
No, they are scared. They are terrified.
No, they're not scared of weed. They want to make money. He literally told me, he was like, I smoke too, but I don't take that across borders. And I was like, neither do I. So it wasn't even that he was like...
you was like trafficking drugs to another
That's what he
country.
thought. That's what he thought. And that's why he texted me. And it wasn't even like, he literally was like, I smoke too. I was like, oh, work.
But
I was
that's
like, I'm
my
about to move
thing.
to Canada.
It's like, even if you were trying to traffic weed into Canada, you're just trying to help other people have a good time.
No, he literally was like, we have dispensaries. He was like, you can just buy it up here. He was like, but you can't bring it here. And I was like, I don't have it. And I didn't. But yeah. And then, this, also your story reminded me, about being threatened to be checked and then not. One time, me and Landon Strip, he's fucking cool. Look into him, get into him, follow him on Instagram.
Get
Landon
into
Strip,
it.
period. Landon Strip with 2 P's. We were driving back from Play Louisville because we recorded the promos for Drag Me to Hell because we were both in the 3rd season. And we were on the way back and I was speeding because I wanted to get home because it's an 1.5 hour fucking drive. So I was like, I need to get out of here. And we got pulled over for speeding. And the cop took both of our IDs, which was weird because I was like, Landon's not even driving. Why are you taking his ID?
Yeah.
But what happened was, it worked out for us because he misgendered both of us and wrote the ticket for Landon and not me. And then we were able to be like, this is not written for the right person. So they got rid of the ticket. They threw it away. Which was
fake
like,
news.
but they were also they did the
hoax.
same thing where they were like, can we check your car? And I was like, yeah, I don't have anything in here. And then they didn't. And they I got pulled over with one cop, and then they called highway patrol on me too.
But that's what I'm saying.
They
like,
scared of fucking.
They are
drag
so
queens.
scared of fucking anything.
But also, I was terrified because both of us were in full drag, and I was like, what is happening?
Well, yes, that's valid, but like, why are they so scared of everything?
Totally. But
everything.
Also, yeah.
Like, unless you have a gun pointed at your head, why are you scared?
But yeah, I was scared because I was like, 2 things are likely to happen. Landon is going to get put into either female or male prison, and both are bad because, one, Landon doesn't need to be in prison because he wasn't fucking driving, and also, he was in full drag, so it was like, I don't know if they would have identified him as female or male. And also, I would have been put into the male prison, and I would have been in full fucking geesh. I would have been, like...
Moral of the story,
killed.
Let people do whatever the fuck they want. Like, just fucking stop.
I shouldn't have been speeding, but also... I was
I guess...
And they were like, where are you coming from? And I was like, Play Louisville. And they were like, where's that? I was like... Louisville. And they were like,
yeah, they always want to ask where I'm coming from, but where are you coming from?
Yeah, what's your story, girl? That's the tea. But yeah, and they were like, what's the address? And I was like, I don't know. I literally type in Play Louisville in my GPS and go there. Like, it's an 1.5 hours away from my house. You see I have Ohio plates. I don't know. Like, what am I supposed to, like, what?
That's like when I saw that video of, like, the dude going to, like, ask the cops the same question that they ask normal people, where it's like, where are you coming from? Have you done any drugs? And they're like, get the fuck out of here. Like,
yeah, it's like, well then, what?
If you can't answer it, I can't answer it. That's so funny, though.
Oh, excuse me.
I cannot believe you just did that online.
Well, it's not online yet.
Hoax!
Will be tomorrow. Yeah, we do, I do want to mention, we are going to start recording every Sunday and posting every Monday because I have to have time to edit. We also have plenty of special guests lined up with different topics. So next week, our first special guest is going to be Sticks and Stones. We also have Static Rot lined up. We have Vivica Darko and Cat Piss for one episode. We have our roommate Hannah Strom for one. We have Be a Brat for one. It's going to be a really sickening podcast. I'm really excited for the way that this is going to turn out. And those that aren't in town with us will be FaceTiming in, and we'll probably do a video instead of just a podcast. So that'll be lit. I'm looking into more. I've messaged a lot of people. We're just waiting to hear back. I'm going to message even more too. So if you guys have anything that you want to hear or see, sound off in the comments on either this or on my Facebook. And we will...
just go off, sis.
Get into it. Yeah, because we really did, like, just come up with a bunch of topics, but, like... If you guys want to hear anything specific, give me a topic, and I'll find a person to talk about it with us.
Okay, let me give you an example.
And it doesn't have to be a drag artist.
Let me find a topic in my brain.
Well, I'll give an example.
I don't have a brain.
Dixon is going to be talking to us about drag and trauma and how you work through trauma through drag. Bia Bratt is going to be talking to us about making music in drag and about how the protests have been going on in Columbus, because neither of us really know because we haven't been to Columbus. So that's going to be really sickening.
Maddie Snyder's about to pop off on COVID and fisting.
Yep. And then Mary Fagdalin is going to be on to talk about alternative fashion and hopefully the Louisville protests. I have to text her again about that, but that'd be sick. I really or also if you guys want a specific person on, we will come up with a topic. Because I would love to hear, I haven't messaged them yet, but I would love to hear from Pristine Decay, Lady Dumpster.
I just want to hear everyone.
Yeah, I think that a lot of people have words that need to get out, and let's make
the very best words.
Oh my god, not the Donald Trump impersonation, girl. I also messaged Jessica Marie Jones about doing one on Black Lives Matter and about dancing in drag, because she is one of the fiercest dancers I've seen in a while. So that's going to be sick. I'm going to talk to Nick Seeger, too, about dancing, because he is one of the most incredible dancers I fucking know.
Ballerina bitch.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, Primo Ballerino on Instagram. He's sickening. Yeah, so let's get into it. But yeah, so stay tuned for our podcast, because we have a lot of plans, and we're going to do a lot of really cool stuff with it. No, this is not the end yet. I'm just saying.
Okay, because I want to get back into the chaos category.
I'm just talking about what we're going to plan on. So yeah, that's going to be really cool. Can't wait for that. Yeah, let's get back into chaos.
Okay.
I love chaos. Let's talk about the fact that
we start dragging off into something else.
Yeah.
And then don't even finish.
I feel like this is a lot like Sibling Rivalry, which is one of my favorite podcasts. Probably my absolute favorite. In the sense that they're always we have this topic, and then they're let's talk about everything but this topic except for the last 10 minutes.
Why is my favorite podcast just people critiquing Alex Jones?
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, it's the dude who's why are they putting chemicals into the water to make the frogs gay? He's psychotic.
Frogs?
I could get into it. But, he's fucking psychotic. But why is that my favorite thing? Is, just people critiquing a conspiracy theorist.
That's another topic we should talk about, is conspiracies. We'll save that for another one.
But anyways, back into chaos.
Okay, back into chaos. Let's talk about the fact that every single Saturday, I pick Morgan up for work, we go home, and she's like, let's do karaoke. And we pull up
Saturday.
Damn near every Saturday. And we pull up karaoke with our karaoke machine and my PlayStation. We pull it up on YouTube. And every time I'm like, what song do you want to do? And she's like, no, you do it first. And she'll have me do 3 songs in a row before she does one. And then it'll be a duet. Or she'll be like, do this song that she does not know.
Do you karaoke right now?
No, not over the I don't need people hearing me. And then she'll be like, let me do last night, which was a Saturday, we got home and she said, let's do karaoke. I did Adele, which is a poor choice because I don't know why I always choose soprano songs when I sound like a fucking
and I just
tenor.
Kind of recorded you doing Adele and me kind of trying to twerk with no ass.
But she was trying to dance to it, and then I was like, what song do you want to do? And she always does this too. She's the vaguest person I've ever met. So I was like, what song are you gonna do? And she was like, Tyler, the Creator. And I was like, yeah, but what song? And she was like, Tyler, the Creator. And I was like, okay. So I started searching his name, and then I was like, what song? And she said, I'll know it. And so she took the remote and found the right song, and then knew about 3 words. And then said, this is too fast. I don't know it. Let me switch. And then instead of switching, she said, Hannah, you do a song. And made Hannah do 9 to 5. And then she made me do a duet.
Wait. That's the funniest part is because I do know the song, but I'm just too hammered to think. I can't even picture words in my mind.
Yeah.
Because on a normal day, today I could do it, but actually, I don't actually know. Because I'm kind of stupid. But in my mind...
The pop rocks on your leg could do it.
Girl, it's the can't shave your own head for me.
It's the pop rocks on your leg for me.
I'm about to kick your ass. But anyways, it's like, in my mind, I'm just like, I'm about to kill this shit. I'm the best there's ever been.
That's the Leo energy.
Yes, and that's the Leo energy. And then I show up to it, and I'm too hammered to form thoughts.
Show up to it? It's at your own house. You're not showing up anywhere.
But I'm showing up at my house to the number.
You're showing up to the microphone.
Yes. But, like, I'm just, like, in my head, I'm, like, on to something. And then when I go to do it really hammered, I'm like, oh, this is not going the right way that I wanted it to.
I do feel that.
Like you with Adele. You thought you was about to shut the house down singing Adele.
Oh my God. I mean, I did more than you doing Tyler.
I can't form words.
That's not my fault.
That's what I'm saying. I'm stupid. I got taught, like, from high school in Indiana. You had something else.
I was at Lakota West, girl. I'm not much better.
I don't know what that is. But Indiana, we had dudes outside of the school with trucks revving their engines trying to show up other dudes.
Oh, here's
and I'm sitting there in my little ass truck like, I gotta get out of here. And I like just put it in drive and run over like everything. I actually have 2
chaotic stories. Maddie Snyder went to a school in the boonies, basically. Their school colors
Y'all don't know the boonies up here.
Their school colors
shit is so idiotic.
Their school colors were, I believe, gold, black, and camo. And they also had a drive your tractor to school day. They had a drive your tractor to school day. People would drive their lawnmowers to school.
On the record, I'm biting my fist right now and looking in discomfort.
Yeah, it was a lot. And also, have I ever told you about the time that I hit someone with my car in the parking lot of Lakota West?
Yeah, you always talk about that.
Well, I did.
Yeah,
I hit someone. It was on purpose, but it's because he played with me every day, so I was like, stop walking in front of my car at slow-mo or else I'm going to hit you.
Oh, let's go off on that. The stupidest shit you did in high school.
Oh, you go first. I have to think. I did
mine was, everybody was fighting in high school, and I never got to watch any fights, and I was really upset about it.
My school was filled with fights.
Mine was too, but I never got to see one. So I made like a Twitter hate page for my high school and like sent this link where people could anonymously send things to it so I could repost it on the Twitter to talk shit about people. And then when they'd send it, I'd repost it on the Twitter page. And everybody was like asking me to take it down. And I was just like, yo, like, I'm not taking this shit down until I see a fight. Like, I'm not kidding with you. Like, I need to see a fight or this page is
staying up.
And, like, I never saw a fight except for the fight I got into.
You got into a fight?
Yeah, because she called my teeth yellow.
Did you win?
I don't know who won.
Were they yellow?
I guess it, like, hold on. Let me go off on this one real quick. So, like, she said, or they were all like, please take this page down. This is so filled with hate. And I'm just like, no, I need to see a fight. I need to see somebody fight. Like, I'm not doing it. And
Did they know it was you? Did anyone ever find out it was you?
No, that's what I'm getting to. Oh. So, at the end of our school year when we were graduating, I commented on it and said, hey, yo, this is Morgan Newell. Let me find the power. It. I literally said, hey, let me find it.
Oh my god.
It was called SD Sucks D.
Oh my god, yes.
Hey guys, decided I'm done with this page. This is Morgan New. Have a good summer. Love y'all.
Did they think that it was really you, or were they like, this is not?
No, nobody knew who it was. Only me and like one other friend.
No, I know. I mean, when you admitted it, were they like, oh, of course? Or were they like, this isn't Morgan, like, you're just saying that?
Nobody's like, literally.
Oh, you have no engagements and nobody cares.
I was like literally quoting like what other people said about other people.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to start a fight.
I would have been like, I would have sent myself. I would have been like, Troy Vance gotta get the fat bitch.
Somebody was like trying to troll me and like sent something about like, what's the show? Red winter or something.
Sure.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It was something. They sent me some bullshit, and I still posted it anyways, and they're like, ha, I trolled you. And I was like, no, I just don't give a fuck. I'm just posting everything you post. Yeah. You sent me.
I'm trying to think of the dumbest thing I did in high school.
Oh, no, I want to talk about the fight I had in high school.
Yeah.
So this girl, she was messaging one of my boyfriends, and she was like, what was she on about? she messaged him and she's like, will you have sex with me for me to burn calories? Which I support fully. Like, go ahead, go off.
Oh my god.
No, go
but
off.
But what a specific reason.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying go off, have sex with people to burn calories. I don't give a fuck, but not somebody else's damn boyfriend, bitch. And
I heard that kissing burns a lot of calories.
Yeah.
Do you want to kiss?
Kiss. That was the sound of it. But no, like, go ahead, have sex to burn calories. I don't care. But not with somebody else's person.
Yeah, not when they're in a relationship. Oh, this is open, but if it's not, then
literally, yes.
Fuck off.
Very that. So I messaged her from his phone and said, good girl. And she goes, why are you talking to me like a dog? And I said, because you're acting like one. And she found out it was me. And she started going off on me about some dumb shit and then called me yellow teeth bitch. And I'm like, okay, bitch, just because, like, I use corn-ass teeth does not mean I'm a yellow tooth bitch. It just means I'm an impersonator.
Not corn-ass teeth. Oh, my God. What?
I have no idea what I'm talking about. But no, she said that shit. And then I went up to her one day, and she was with all her little friends. And I walked up to her. I was like, why are you texting my mans? And she was just like, why are you psycho? And I'm like, because I am. And I shoved her into a locker.
Oh, so you started it.
No, I did start it because she called me psycho, which at the time I thought psycho was like a bad thing, but now that I am like fully
Full-blood psycho.
I'm fully accepting that I'm psychotic. I'm fine. But like when she said it, I shoved her into a locker. And she looks at a teacher and goes, did you just see her shove me? And the teacher went. And I was like dying laughing. So I walked off. And then another day, she tweeted like, me and my friends are the mean girls of this school. And I said, I tweeted back at her and I said, I didn't know the mean girls were fat. But like, fat's fine. You can be fat. I was just trying to do something. I was like 12.
You were trying to pull her.
I was just 12. And I was like, I didn't know the mean girls were fat. Like, be fat all you want. I don't care. I love everybody. But, so I said, meet me at the school, girl, or something like that. And I walked out the library and I saw her and I ripped her legs out from underneath her and slammed her.
So you started it twice.
I always start shit. But I ripped her legs out from underneath her and slammed her on the ground and then went to punch her. And some, like, other, like, I think he was, like, a senior or some shit. And he grabbed my arm and stopped me. And I was just like, fuck you. And then I sat in my study hall, and then the principal came and got me and was like, you're kind of gotta get out of here.
That's fierce. The only person that I've ever fist fought was my dad. I get really emotional when I get mad. So I immediately started sobbing, and I ran, and I hid in the woods for like 20 minutes. And my mom kept calling me, and I kept ignoring the call and being like, oh, I'm in the woods.
You sound like me hammered, like hiding and just seeing people are
yeah,
calling
but the
me.
gag is, that was me in like 11th grade, sober as hell. Like just living my fantasy.
It's like me hammered, like I like run away for attention because I'm a Leo. I like run away.
You do.
I like run away for attention, and when people are calling me to give me the attention I
You're
want,
like, no.
I hit hang up,
Yeah.
and I'm like, that will give me more attention.
Yeah, totally.
And then I put my phone in my pocket and just sleep in a fucking bush. So
yeah,
good.
in a clearing, as you said for the
yeah,
last
it's a
time.
clearing. It was not a bush.
Once.
I have probably slept in at least 2 bushes.
I don't think I've ever slept anywhere crazy.
You need to start trying it out a little bit.
Oh my god, see what it's like.
You need to start getting into it.
Oh my god.
Get into the bush!
If you were gay, do you think you'd be a top or a bottom? Or reverse?
I'd be whatever pleases the people.
Oh.
Because I love everyone.
I think for me, it just depends on the person. Sometimes I'm like,
That's what I'm saying. It's whatever pleases the person.
No, but I disagree because it's not about pleasing other people. For me, it's like I will not bottom for this person, or I will absolutely.
I just decided that I'm the strangest Leo ever because I'm like, I'm all about me, but also I kind of want to please the people.
What's your moon?
I don't fucking know. You're supposed to look it up.
I probably have and just forgot. You're probably like a fucking Libra moon or some shit because you're so balanced.
Just because I don't want to kill Donald Trump.
Yeah, just because you're balanced in your mind. Yeah.
I just want everybody to live just far away from me.
Yeah, just
if you don't agree with me,
go to Genovia.
Yeah, if you don't agree with me, go far away. I don't care.
Okay, T.
I'm sad we're out of shots. This is crazy. This is like a drought.
I know, it's really shameful. And this shit's from Louisville, so Mary Fagdalin, if you're listening, ship me Kentucky Tavern now.
Or just ship us really any kind of whiskey, because I'm down with
or bring me Kentucky Tavern and bring me my alien painting that I won fair and square on your live with Dumpy, period.
Wait, what happened?
I won a painting from Mary Fagdalin. Not by her, I don't think. But it was a painting of an alien, and it was like, I'm thinking of a number between like 1 and 100 or some shit.
Yeah.
And I got it. Granted, I guessed like 19 times, but I was like, I love aliens.
Granted, I guessed 19 times.
I really did, but also I love aliens, so I was like, I need this painting. I'm gonna hang it up in my room right above my bed, bitch. Or maybe
masturbate to it.
Not all that.
I'll masturbate to the fucking ceiling too.
Not in my room.
I don't really care.
Oh, okay. Or I might hang it between the Rocky Horror vinyl and the ET vinyl once I put that up.
Whatever.
Sorry.
What is wrong with your guessy ass?
Alphabetical or chronological?
Hoax.
Fake.
You're fake.
No.
Okay, we really strayed off the topic of what we were talking about.
Yeah, we're talking about chaos. My school
This is chaos in itself.
Yeah, this is the epitome of chaos. School. No. I'm telling you. My school, I didn't see a lot of fights, but we had a legitimate fight club. Because we got in so many fights.
You're not supposed to talk about the fight club.
I'm talking about Lakota West Fight Club. That's not the original Fight Club.
Okay.
And we, we were banned from walking in the hallways between classes. Like, they would not let us leave our classroom because it was so bad.
See, that's what I wanted.
No, do you know the real gag is that there was people that had, like, a secret sign. It was, like, this, like the OK sign.
The KKK sign?
No.
That's a KKK sign.
Is it really? That's F in sign language.
I thought that was KKK.
Wait. A, B, C, D, E, F. Yeah. F in sign language.
I have no idea.
It was F in sign language. It was the same thing they do, like, look over here and they put the
but I thought that was, like, a KKK sign. Like,
I have no idea. I don't know anything. Or I know about the KKK, but I don't know about their signs.
I literally know nothing.
Their signs is probably Capricorn.
Stop doing it!
Their signs is probably Capricorn.
It might be KKK. Don't do it.
Their signs is probably Capricorn. Anyway,
I have to
people
leave.
would do that sign and they would do it really quick, like
Stop
on
doing
their
it.
side. I didn't do it, but they would do it really quick, like on the side of their leg. And if they did it at somebody that they didn't like or somebody that just wanted to fight, the other person would do it back, and then they would go into the bathroom and beat the shit out of each other because then the teachers wouldn't know.
Why?
Also, there was a fight where somebody did that
shit. For fun or like for a
shit.
reason?
Both.
Like that bitch called my teeth yellow, so that's why I beat her ass.
Both. People just loved fighting
her.
at my school. We would have like weave just strewn throughout the halls.
Do you want to go outside and fight? Like, that might be fun.
I'm windmilling right now for those of you that can't see.
That might be fun.
Maybe let's mud wrestle. Anyway.
Ooh, sexy.
There was also a fight where somebody did that sign and they got in a fight in the middle of a hallway and a teacher got involved and tried to break them up and the person turned around and picked the teacher up sideways. Like, picked them up horizontally and threw them out the window and then kept fighting. That is the one that I saw. And then a few weeks later, the person that threw him called me a faggot and I said, "What the fuck did you just say?" And he said it again, and I said, "So do you want me to beat your ass or not?" Even though he was a good twice my size. Like, he was at least 300 pounds. Like, he could wail on me if he wanted to, but I was quicker. But still, I was like, "So do you want me to beat your ass or not?" And he was like, "No," and left.
That's like that college kid at Xavier night when he comes in and he called Oscar that.
Yeah.
And I ran up on him and socked him upside the head.
Do you know something really chaotic that I used to do? I used to wear contacts before I got LASIK, and I would have geography quizzes in my social studies class, and I wouldn't put in my contacts because I'd be riding the bus and I'd be sleeping on the bus, so I would wait to put them in, and I would be like, "Oh my gosh, like, my contact's drying out, can I go to my locker?" And my teacher would be like, "Yeah." So I would go and put one contact in, not both, just one. And I would put one in, and then I would come back, and I would sit like this while I was taking the quiz, and I would look. All of my, books and stuff would be on the floor next to my desk, because he made us take everything off the desk. And I would look at the map on top of everything with one contact and mark everything, and then I would take the contact out after class.
You're so strange.
I know I am. Also, another thing that I used to do that was
weird.
Another thing that I got in trouble for was I used to ask my teacher for a pass to the library, right?
Yeah.
And he would sign my planner saying that I could go to the library, and then I would go out into the hallway and I would write another person's name on it, and then I would go to their classroom.
I love how this became I love how this became a just talk about the police, but we ended up talking about how we hate high school.
Yeah, but no, I would go out and I would have my name on the pass to the library, and I would go out and I would write plus another person. So I'd write like plus Maddie, plus Courtney, like whoever. And I would go to their classroom and be like, I have a pass from my teacher. We have to work on a project for this class. She has to come with me. And they'd be like, work. And then we would walk around for the entire... We wouldn't even go to the library.
I have a bad story with this as well.
And then my teacher clocked me, and he knew that I was doing it, and he was like, I don't even care, just be smarter.
Stop doing that. I hate that.
He was like, I don't even care, just do it smarter. And I was like, work. Okay, Mr. Walton. Okay, baby. He was kind of a daddy, too.
I have a good one
absolutely
about this. Yeah, because mine was like a daddy history teacher.
I feel like history teachers are all either
they're
hot
all either
or
daddies
they're
or like
disgusting.
yeah, they're foul. They're like
Yeah.
you need to go to sleep during class.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, crazy, but okay,
Right,
I'll go to sleep.
Right.
But like one time I was in like no, it might not. Yeah, I think it was history class. I don't actually remember. I'm fucking an idiot. But
You're fucking an idiot?
I actually am. Your boss!
I know, yeah. My manager at Lumber Liquidators is Morgan's boyfriend.
And he's an idiot. But anyways, so I would have this teacher, and I would be like 30 minutes before the end of class, but I'd be like having to piss my pants, like I have to go. I'd be like, can I go to the bathroom? And he'd be like, you have 30 minutes. And I was like, that doesn't change anything.
Yeah, I still have to pee, bitch.
He's just like,
Oh,
do you have your
got it,
agenda? And I would just like purposely not bring my agenda anywhere because I just hated everything. And he's like, do you have your agenda? I was like, no. And he's like, well, you need your agenda so I can sign something. And I was like, I'm going to pee on your floor.
Yeah, period.
And he's just like, just go.
Yeah.
And or he's like, just go, but I need to sign something to say you can go. And I said, so I'm going to go out into the hallway and tell anybody who stops me that you told me to tell them to fuck off, and I'm just going to pee right in front of them.
Period. I remember in ninth grade, I had math first period, which was disgusting because math first period.
You had a math period?
Yeah. And
What's a math period?
It's where you...
Oh, I was thinking about girl periods.
Oh, no, I had math first period. And
what is wrong with me?
And I had... This girl was in my class, and she was like, can I use the bathroom? And the teacher was like, no. And she was like, I'm going to piss on the floor. She did the same thing. And he was like,
yeah, I love
you
that.
can't go. And she said, you know what? Then I'm going to do something else. I'm not going to piss on the floor. She reached into her purse, took out a cigarette, and lit that shit up in the classroom.
Yes,
and the teacher came over to her, and he was like, you need to put that shit out. And she took a big inhale, blew the smoke in his face, and said, are you going to let me use the bathroom then? Everything. I was like, work, bitch. That I was weak. That shit was funny. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the cum for me.
It's the cum.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
I feel like we got very off topic from the police.
I feel like we've also... The topic wasn't police, it was chaos. So I feel like we hit a lot of...
Oh, yeah, we are chaos.
The topics.
Yeah, this is very chaotic.
I feel like we gotta wrap this shit up because we're nearing an hour.
No, because this is not... No, this is not good enough. We need one more number. We need one more number.
Okay, well, we have 26 minutes from the first one and this one, so...
One more number.
Okay, work. Well, then...
What's it about, though?
Very
is the
quickly.
Question.
Oh, should I... Okay. Another thing that I did during high school that was...
I don't want to talk about high school no more.
Well, you were asking chaotic
You can
things
finish
during
this
high school.
one.
Another thing that I did was me and my boyfriend at the time hooked up in the dressing room. Or not even the dressing room, the costuming room of our theater.
I never did nothing like that. Let's talk about some chaos now.
Well, we already talked about tasing ourselves.
Well, that's not enough chaos. I want, like, mass hysteria.
We literally talked about last night, and you're like, let's talk about chaos from now.
Was I that chaotic?
In the sense that you were like, let's do Chance, or not Chance, who was it that you, Tyler the Creator.
Oh, also I was in my bar yelling fuck her right in the pussy like the whole time.
Yeah, it was fun. Also, I made a shot fortress last night.
Yes, that's the mass hysteria won.
I took all my shot glasses and made them into a tower in front of me to block me from Morgan because I don't like her.
Yeah, it was kind of strange. I kept yelling fuck her right in the pussy and Troy couldn't get in on the train, so he just like built a shot fortress.
Sorry, I was playing Homescapes.
Homescapes. We're supposed to plug this. I don't know how.
Yeah, play Homescapes.
That's it. That's the plug.
Yeah, that's it. We're not supposed to like this. They're not paying me. The hell?
I want to do it for free.
You can.
I'm pretty hammered.
You fake. Okay, should we call this a day then?
No.
Oh my god, last story. Give a chaotic story and call it a day.
I don't have a chaotic story. I want to talk about, like, something you do.
What the hell do I do?
I'm so sick of everything being about me being embarrassing.
I literally said that I shat in the street twice. Do you want to talk about, okay, one time, I walked with my neighbor at the time to a park, and we both had to, I had to pee, he had to poop. And he asked me to pass him a leaf.
I feel like it's backwards.
No, surprisingly no. So I passed him a leaf. Long story short, that's how I discovered that.
You passed the motherfucker a leaf.
He asked for one. We were in the middle of a park. What am I supposed to do? He asked for a leaf and I passed him one. And long story short, that's how I found out that he was allergic to poison ivy, but I was not.
Why did you pass him poison ivy?
I didn't know. I wasn't allergic to it.
Does poison ivy look a certain way?
It does, but I didn't know.
You couldn't have passed him a normal fucking leaf off a tree?
I could have, but I didn't. We were right next to fucking... We were next to a baseball field. What trees are next to a baseball field?
This just in, Troy is in favor of giving everybody's booty ass poison ivy.
Oh my god.
Wow. There's so many leaves around, and you just pass him the poison ivy leaf out of every leaf there is.
Yep. And his mom laughed at it. She thought it was funny. She called me and told me, and she was laughing. She thought it was funny. And then I actually did the mom's makeup for his wedding about a week ago.
That's so fake.
About a week ago.
That's so fake because you literally gave his booty ass poison ivy.
Yeah, I did, and I do it again.
On purpose.
Not on purpose.
There's so many leaves.
Everyone says it's 3 leaves of red.
There's so many leaves.
Everyone says it's 3 leaves of red. It was green. I had no idea, and I'm apparently not allergic.
I thought that poison ivy looked like a pot leaf.
Cece, you are clocking me saying that I should have known what it looks like when you don't know what it looks like.
What I'm saying is, if I need to pass a leaf on, I'm picking it from a tree high above.
Well, I didn't feel like doing that.
So you gave him poison ivy because you were too lazy.
Yup, and not on purpose.
You are a lazy fake hoax.
You're absolutely correct. And I'd do it again because I'm not walking 20 feet away. You would give
other people's booty asses poison ivy on purpose?
If the tree is too damn far, yup.
Hoax.
No, not on purpose. I didn't know because it was green.
Hoax.
Poison ivy is supposed to have red in it, and
it didn't. Hoax. You gave somebody's booty ass poison ivy on purpose.
No, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I'm clocking you at.
Okay,
then
I did. Okay, work. Then I did, and I'll do it again. I'll do it to you.
So if you give my booty ass poison ivy, I'ma slaughter you like a lamb.
You wish you could.
What did I say?
Slaughter me like a lamb? You wish you could. I'm way too powerful.
You're a fucking sheep and I'm a wolf, girl.
Oh my god. You are...
No, you gave somebody's booty ass fucking poison ivy by a leaf. They trusted you.
They did, and I didn't know. I'm sorry that I was ignorant. What the hell? I'm sorry that I'm not a fucking botanist. I'm sorry that I don't memorize every damn plant. And I'm sorry that this poison ivy faked me out and did not have red in it. I'm sorry that I'm not a botanist. I don't know what else to say. I didn't mean to give them poison ivy on their coochie crack.
Reach from the top and not the bottom.
Tops and bottoms.
Which one are you?
I'm verse. I'm into it all.
Bottom.
Yeah, you look like
Just by nature.
You look like it. I'm just kidding.
You look like a fool.
No, you're totally a verse because of that time that you fisted blank. Or tried to.
I wanted to, but like it didn't work out.
I won't say names, but you definitely tried to, so that's top energy because ain't no bottoms fisted in
That's
tops.
Leo energy, period. It's me wanting to just
Yeah, because the other person,
cram.
well, another person a Cancer, so they love to be like, let me
okay.
hurt and whine.
Yeah, I just like whatever you. Well, no, this doesn't sound like rapey though, because they were like down with it.
No, they totally were. It just didn't fit.
Yeah, I was like, let's see how many can go in.
Yeah.
And then I went to go for it.
I do have a question before we
Yes.
the last question before we end this.
We're done. Yes.
What do you identify as far as like LGBT?
I don't even know if I'm human.
Well, I know I'm not. Would you say? I know you had experiences with women, but would you say that you're bi, or would you say that you're still straight?
I'm dating a boy, man. Not a boy.
A
Not a
man
boy.
boy.
Not a boy.
A man boy.
I'm dating an idiot man, but I am still down to fist literally anyone. I don't care.
Work. So would you consider yourself bi or straight?
I don't consider myself anything.
You just don't work. I love that.
I just don't care.
I feel that because I feel like it's also like totally dependent on the person too.
Yes,
you
like
know?
I just don't care. I just want to do whatever I want to anybody.
Definitely, because like I've definitely like within the last year I've had attraction to real women.
That's
like,
what I'm
or not real
saying.
women. That's fake to say, but like cis women, trans women,
Yes,
and,
I
trans
like
men and
love
cis men. Like I've had attraction
like
to
I
fucking
can sit
everyone
here
in the past
at a
year.
drag show and be like, that bitch is beautiful, bitch.
Yeah. I will say I have a leaning towards men and trans men, but I like
my leaning
have had
toward-
attractions towards cis women and trans women.
That's what I'm saying. My leaning towards is like men, but I also know that they're like fucking weird.
Yeah.
But like I'm down to do whatever. Like I love everything.
Also, I mean, being non-binary, I'm like I can't really expect anyone to fall anywhere
Yeah, we
in
need
any
to
gender
start. We
spectrum.
need to start a new like category where like I don't give a fuck what you are. I just want to fuck you. Like I literally do not.
That's
give
just
a
called
fuck.
horny.
Yeah, I'm horny. I don't give a
my
fuck
God.
what you look like, what you do, what you feel. I just want to fuck.
Yeah. Any hole is my goal.
Marry that. Marry
Oh
that.
my God.
Okay, I'm done. We need to cancel this before.
Okay,
we get
yeah,
canceled.
we're done. Thank you so much for tuning in. Momo, do you want to say goodbye?
Goodbye.
Yeah. Well, we will see you guys next week with our special guest, Sticks and Stones, where we'll be talking about drag and trauma and working through trauma with
And
drag.
popping our pussies for no one but you.
Exactly. And being sophisticated, smart legends.
And popping our pussies.
And popping our pussies. So we'll see you then. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye!